They hanged him 9 times. The execution of Ken Saro-Wiwa. On November 10, 1995, a man was hanged 9 times before he died. The rope kept failing. But the Nigerian military government of Sani Abacha was determined. Ken Saro-Wiwa had to be silenced. But why? What had this writer, this father, this activist done to frighten an entire government? Ken Saro-Wiwa was born in 1941 in Bori, in the heart of Ogoniland, a small but ancient people in the Niger Delta. Beneath their feet lay some of the richest oil deposits on Earth. Shell Petroleum had been drilling there since 1958. But the Ogoni people saw nothing. No clean water, no electricity, no roads, only poisoned rivers, destroyed farmlands, and gas flares burning day and night, turning their skies orange. Ken watched his homeland die, and he refused to be quiet. In 1990, he founded MOSOP, the movement for the survival of the Ogoni people. He organized marches. He wrote. He spoke to the world. In January 1993, over 300,000 Ogoni people, nearly half the entire population, took to the streets in one of the largest peaceful protests Africa had ever seen. Shell suspended operations. The government panicked. In 1994, Ken was arrested. The charge? Murder, a charge his supporters called a fabrication. His trial was a performance. The military tribunal that judged him had no independence. Witnesses later admitted they were bribed to testify against him. The verdict was never in doubt. On that November morning, Ken Saro-Wiwa stood before his executioners and spoke his final words, Lord, take my soul. But the struggle continues. He was 54 years old.
But
the world erupted. Nigeria was suspended from the Commonwealth. Nelson Mandela called for sanctions. But Ken was already gone. Yet his voice was not. Today, Ogoniland is still fighting for justice. The struggle he gave his life to breathe still. And the world still speaks his name. Subscribe to African Timekeepers.